They'll need to have a day where they all wear the weight.
The TV talk to, we make, where is it? Who's right, who's grabbing?
I think something that's just important to state is how interrelated and interconnected this Tulane community really is. I think one of the big things about New Orleans that I love the most is that you really feel like you're part of a family when you come to New Orleans, whether you're from New Jersey or California or from down here in the South. You really feel that feeling when you come down to New Orleans that you're part of something bigger. I was talking to someone earlier and I was saying, even though I don't know Devon personally, and I know many of you don't, by putting that Tulane shirt on, and you immediately feel that connection to him, to his family, to his friends, to any Tulane student that's walked through these doors before you, and the many, many more that will come after you. So I don't have too much to say. Thank you all for continuing to show your support for Devon. Keep him in your prayers, keep his family in your prayers. Buy the t-shirts, make your friends buy the t-shirts. Let's not forget about this, and we'll keep it going.
And we join tonight to gather our voices here in New Orleans, but we also know that our voices are going to be heard in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's times like these that test the strength of a community. When one member is hurt, who is so caring, so driven, and so loved, that it hurts us all. But it's also times like these where we can show that strength as a community. And tonight we can tell Devon that we are here for him, and we will always be here for him. In the last week, we've seen that motto in action. Devon has received an outpouring of support from students, faculty, staff, parents, the Board of Trustees, members of the New Orleans community, and people from across the country and the world. Some folks have shared stories of experiences similar to Devon's and have let him know that anything is possible in the future. Others have donated to the Devon Walker Fund to help cover ongoing medical costs and have written cards and greetings wishing Devon well. And we all have the opportunity to do that tonight. 2 students, Brad and Jesse, have made these t-shirts with Devon's number on them, 18, a number that signifies life and spirit to many.
When I think of ways of how to describe Devon, the biggest thing that pops out to me is when you first see him is a smile. His smile is as big as the room, and he has just such an infectious personality, you can't help but be drawn to him. And when he came here 4 years ago, he came as a walk-on, so he was a non-scholarship player. Over his time with us, through his hard work and his determination, he earned a scholarship. He earned a starting job going into this season. And whenever anything went well for the team, he's the first guy to be smiling, laughing, cheering, encouraging guys. And when things didn't go well, you never saw him sulk. You never saw him hang his head. Never any negative thoughts came from him. He'd always give you a determined look. And he'd say, "I'm sorry, Coach, I'll work harder and I'll get it right." And every time he did get it right. I know all those attributes are going to help him for the challenges he's going to face here in the future. But I just know that all the support you guys have been giving him, all the prayers, all the positive thoughts, means so much to him and his family. And I just ask that you continue sending him his way. And just keep giving us all your support. Look forward to seeing you next week in our game against Ole Miss. And just keep positive thoughts for Devon. Thank you.
My name is Jacob Davis. I'm Devon's roommate, teammate, and a close friend of Devon. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It really means a lot, all the support and all the love this past week. It's truly amazing and wonderful to see everybody come together with Devon. I know he really appreciates it as well. The main thing I want to tell everybody is we're not necessarily here to mourn or to have any negative energy around this whole situation. Devon's a fighter, and I know he's going to be all right. I know he's going to be back stronger than ever, and it's a long road to recovery, but I know he's going to be straight. The main thing is I was able to talk to his mom probably a couple hours ago, and I had asked her, I told her I might be talking tonight, and asked her if there's anything she wanted me to say. She just wanted to let y'all know that she is truly, truly thankful for everything everybody has done. she has received all the messages and the cards, and she's at awe with all the prayers and the love. And she, from the bottom of her heart, she want to thank y'all. She want to let me know and let y'all know that Devon's in good spirits, and he's been fighting. He's been a fighter his whole life. And I told her I believe every word she said, because I know Devon's gonna be back with us soon. So we love Devon. We're playing for Devon every week. We miss him, and I just want him to hurry up and come back so we can throw a party for him.
I'm Shaq Smith. I play safety with Dookie. We call him Dookie. Y'all know him as Devon. I know him for 4 years. He came in, like Coach Lichtenberg said, as a walk-on, which he shouldn't have been in the first place. He got a scholarship 2 years later. Has been fighting hard ever since. Main thing I want you to say, just don't hold your heads down, man. Duke is a fighter. He always been a fighter. He's probably, when he watches it, he's gonna laugh and probably wonder why he's not out here DJing, because he used to DJs for events. So we just miss him, man, and we just miss him. That's it. Free 18.
Thank you. You know, over the past few days, I know when President Cowan spoke to the student athletes, trying to figure out why these things happen is not an easy question to answer. But if you start thinking about the people that mean the most to us, it's not those people that sometimes offer solutions or advice, but those people who have chosen to reach out and share our pain, and who touch people to heal their pain. And each of you, by being here tonight, is helping Devon share some of his pain and helping his family do that. And so what I would hope in the weeks that come, that you'll continue to do that. He's an amazing young man who's given a lot to the Tulane community, and I know he appreciates the fact that you're giving back to him. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, to me, it's truly inspiring to see members of our community come out here to rally in support of Devon. As a community, we were all deeply saddened and shocked to learn of that tragic accident that happened at Tulsa. As a father myself of 3 daughters, I can emphasize with all of the emotions that the family and his friends are experiencing now, those of shock, sadness, worry, and fear. Tulane and New Orleans have experienced tragedy before, and the response of gathering and supporting one another is powerful, and one whose value cannot be underestimated. It is my hope that this community will provide much of the same power and support to Devon and to his friends and family today during these difficult times. Whether you're a religious person or not, I do ask that you keep Devon and his family in your thoughts, hearts, and prayers, not just now, but going forward. As others have said before me, please be generous, be very generous tonight, and buy lots of t-shirts, not only as a symbol of your solidarity and support, but to provide tangible assistance.
Apologize for the blue. I fully showed up to buy a shirt, but we're sold out. And think of those terms, those 2 words, sold out, because here's a young man that's done that for Tulane, not just through athletics, but by how he carries himself, what he represents, all of us, in the way that we really cherish here at Tulane. Think of that. And going forward, it's about us and selling out for Devon and standing with him, staying behind him. You know, since Saturday, leaving the field in the ambulance with Devon and our doctors and EMTs through sometime that I got back later in the week, would tell you that from every moment, from the time that he woke up after surgery and recovery Monday morning and smiled at his mother and father and myself, you knew that we had Devon back and that he was going to fight and stand tall and continue to represent. And everything that you've heard tonight, I can tell you, having been there, is true in terms of he knows that you're standing with him and behind him. I've seen him. I've read messages to him. He's seen the videos. He knows. And so don't think that you're not making a difference. He knows he's made a difference. As you heard Shaq say, you know, DJ Doogie brought us all together once again. I mean, that's what this is tonight. This is Devon that's brought us here. And so he knows that you're touching him. Don't for a day, a second, a moment forget Devon, because he is us. He brought us together, and he is us. So remember that. Stay united. Continue to send your prayers, your messages of love, your support, and doing all the things. It wasn't minutes that the two young guys came up with what we're all going to do and demonstrate, and there'll be more ways and continue to be. But most importantly, this is a game and a battle that you can participate with him. Stand united together and stand by his side. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Roll Devon.